The project which we will see by Peter Eisenman in this chapter is the Holocaust Memorial in Berlin, located near the Reichstag. The idea of the project comes from overlapping two typographies. One is a typography that goes below the project that follows the natural curves and the topography of the site, and the other one is a topography that is above the site. The project is made of pillars that have dimensions between 3 meters and 95 centimeters, and pads between them which are 95 centimeters. The pads are small enough so that no more than one person can comfortably pass in between them, which provokes people to look for different paths. If you find someone in your way, you don't try to follow the same direction, but you have to move sidewise. These narrow corridors between the huge pillars also provoke this sense of loss. Okay, when we are in the building or in this memorial, it's probably not a building, but it's more of a topography. When we are inside, we can get lost in the middle quite easily, and that is because of the narrow spaces. When people visit it, there are often places where one part of the family, for example, goes one way and another person goes in a different way, so they have to call each other. It is also a place where people find other people and meet other people in a very unexpected way.
Voy a decirle a Paula que Paula no quiere que puede concentración, que se quiere ir a Potsdam conmigo.
¿A Polonia?
A Potsdam.
The height of these prisms or large pillars that constitute the project go from 0 to 4 meters, which means that in certain points we can see above them and we can see who is on the other side, but when we are more or less in the center of the memorial, we don't see around us. We don't see who is behind the pillar. We don't see who is around the corner. So this is really a place of surprise. This is a place of unexpected encounters. Peter Eisenman is known for the idea of autonomy in architecture. He considered architecture as autonomous from the social concerns that generate a project. He considered architecture as autonomous from the site, from the culture, from the material. Architecture, according to him and his theory, is something independent. And architecture in itself, by itself, has enough of character, has enough of history to generate its forms and to generate new projects without having to look for inspiration elsewhere. This is why his architecture is very much adapted to digital design. In his recent project, he actively used digital technology, and he's one of the people who defended digital technology as a way of designing architecture. The Berlin Memorial is one of his most remarkable projects, and it's also the project where this idea of estrangement, this idea of project which is generated from a concept, is very much directly applied to a building and to a site. The building is a generator of the site. The building also provokes very strong sensations in it. It comes from a few precedents. It comes from the Louis Kahn's project for the Holocaust, the Memorial of Holocaust. It also has something to do with Daniel Libeskind's memorial right in front of the Holocaust Museum also in Berlin. This idea of pillars, which are the positive space and the negative space, or the empty space in between them. Overall, the project is very successful and attracts thousands of visitors every day. People see it and really feel something different when they're in this place. They feel disconnected from history, they feel living for the moment, and they feel that nothing else matters than the present moment. This place inspires strong sensations, and this place removes us from anything that happens around us, from the city, from the past, from any other idea, and concentrates us in this unique place, in this very unique moment, which makes the present even more present, as Peter Eisenman says.